Okay. I heard the sound effect that the air where the stream goes out, but it doesn't matter since I was on the BRB screen. Yeah. My iPad's battery is getting low, so I'll plug that in. Okay. Kind of want to do the whole watching a stream while I stream thing again. Distract myself a bit. There. Where did I go? I had dinner. And I'm kind of cold, so that's why I put on my Stitch outfit. Alright. It might be easier if I just have... Oh, shoot, come on. I don't want... I don't want the picture to change shape. There we go. I just want them on the side. Oops. Now some of the things that Jeff Pigeon suggested to me was like on the dizzy animation at the end, like make things a little more uneven, because that was his main critique, was that some animations look a little too even and it just makes something look stiff and not really exciting. So I'm thinking like I'll go through this animation and like make notes of what I could change, and like maybe for the dizzy animation it's more like it's like swaying unevenly like this rather than just going in a circle. Yeah. To make it seem more like, not like Bomb is drunk, but more chaotic, I guess. What I wanted to do was try and... might have to flip this just a moment. Make a flipped version. What if I just had... what if I had a version where it's kind of like this? Oh, damn it, an ad. But not an ad on my end. An ad on the stream on my phone. Like, just be able to see the characters mirrored both ways. It's kind of dumb that Twitch doesn't let you, like, skip ads like YouTube. Bomb, Mare, Ref. I forget that Boccio has a tail, and I might have... well, it could be... the tail could be on the ground, I guess. Oh, shoot. Finally, it's back to the stream. really annoying how, like, GIMP has this thing where you have to expand the border of the layer you're on. I don't know why it has that. Like, Photoshop doesn't do something like that. I wonder if there's an option in GIMP to, like, always have the layers be the size that they are when you change the canvas size. Okay, mirroring it this way is going to be a problem because, you know, the robot hand is on the left, so I should make a note to myself. That's a mistake I've made sometimes, where like I'm drawing a character, but I'm like I used to like stand in front of a mirror drawing myself. I did that for a commission for a. I'm trying to remember a Super Genji. Is that his username on for Affinity? Genji, the character with he's got like a Wolfski character, and like he asked me to draw him in a karate gi or something, and to do it, I like referenced myself wearing a karate gi in a mirror, and then later I sent the picture to him, and then he wrote back, "Oh, in Japanese culture, the way you wear a karate gi or a kimono, like it matters if it's the left side on top or the right side on top, because if how is it? It's like if you have a particular side on top, it means you're dead." Kimono left side. Yeah. Okay. Always wear a kimono with left side over right unless the wearer is deceased. Okay, so if it's right side over left, then it means that someone is deceased. Yeah, so that's something that Genji informed me about. And like, oh shit, I made that mistake because I was looking at myself in a mirror. So I just mirrored the drawing I did, so it was correct. Okay, so yeah, I just want to be like. Would it surprise you if even YouTube permanently wouldn't allow you to skip ads? Well, I know that for some ads, it'll let you skip them if it's like 5 seconds or so. But then if it's a 15-second ad, they'll force you to watch all of it. Like, I don't know. It's really inconsistent. Yes, I know Adobe is bad. Like programs, their programs are alright, like Photoshop and everything. It's just their business practices that are annoying as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, shit. Well, you just raided someone else. Let's see, is there anyone else? Oh, I'll just. Oops. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna try and. I'm gonna redraw this to match how the characters look here. So a circular nose. Oops. wanted to test something. Yeah. The way I'm thinking of doing the outlining... Yeah. The way I'm thinking of doing this, like... I'm thinking of doing this similar to how I did the Betty Boop drawing, where I just darkened... Like, I took my sketch, darkened the lines, and then turned them black or something. That way I don't have to, like, outline every single frame. Hopefully that'll make things go faster. Okay. Huh. I should, like, get a circle ref or something. Just to... Save this. Oh, did you see the Betty Boop stream I did last week, Ken? Where the way I did the outlining was basically I just took my sketch lines, darkened them, erased like some of the sketch lines, and then used that as my outlines for the coloring. Okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I see the stream has the rule no backseating. Funny, I remember one stream where I was watching someone play the game Faith, and they got stuck on the elevator game puzzle. And I explained, oh, this is how elevator game works, and like I didn't know. It was only later I learned what backseating is. That's basically what I was doing. But it's not like the streamer was like upset at me doing it. Shit, what was I doing? Oh yeah, circles. I sometimes do this when I'm drawing Domino or other characters where I want to keep the size of their head, like to make it easier to draw a circle or something. Like I go in GIMP, do a circle like this. Oh, damn it, another ad. I've thought of like playing Faith myself, but it'd be a little too late because it's already past Halloween. But it's only like $5 something on Steam. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, I do this to help me keep heads circular. Shoot. Ah. This will help keep their head sizes consistent. So looking at Boccio here, maybe I'll shrink his head a bit. And it'll also help me keep the sizes of the head consistent, later on in the animation, because I know that I accidentally draw Boccio's head a little smaller as the animation goes on, and that's something I need to fix. Okay, go back and hmm. Oh, come on. There we go. There. I play horror games in June in the dark with the lights out and the volume up. Well, I'm not much of a horror game enthusiast. There's been like a few times I've played Resident Evil with my friend Keyblade Raccoon. That was years ago. We played the point and shoot game. That was I think it was originally for the Wii, but then ported to the PlayStation 4. So then you have to awkwardly aim with the control stick. And then there was also, I don't remember which one, but a Resident Evil game where it's like one person is an adult with a gun and the other is like, I think, a child with ESP or something, and can see the zombies through walls. And you can like point to where they are. And the only way the child can defend themselves is like throw bricks at them. I don't remember what the game was called. Which Resident Evil it was. But I do like, there was one Resident Evil game where, in Japan, the series is called Biohazard. But Japan released a game where it was called Biohazard Resident Evil. And then in America, they just swapped the titles. Resident Evil Biohazard. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just draw the face here. Excuse me. I have hiccups. Maybe move the mouth up a bit. I think where the nose is fine. Should I just play Faith and not care about the season, or should I wait next Halloween to do it? Papi Grande. Okay, I was trying to. You have a. What direction? Okay, so he's just looking to the. This way. Then. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's his whisker there, not his cheek. I don't know if I'll draw the whiskers just because. I mean, I don't know if you'd mind, Ken. I mean, you'll notice I don't draw whiskers on Peter the Cat. I just find them a little distracting on the face. I wonder if I should, like, have similar circles for the ears. I mean, if I do gaming streams, one idea I had, maybe I've mentioned this in past streams, was I mean, I'd have to figure out how to connect my Switch to my computer to show the screen on my game, but I wondered, like, what if I played games in Spanish and then translated them, but that would require lots and lots of preparation, because I'd have to write out the Spanish texts, look up the translations in and everything, because I'm not fluent. I was thinking of, like, maybe doing it the old-fashioned way with a Spanish-English dictionary, not just rely on computers. I'm gonna think long and hard on my next commission. When he should be. Like, ask me to draw one of your other characters. I just remembered, like, some of Jeff Pigeon's input was like he knew which. I described to him the cartoon. This is based on the one with Clark Gable and Clarabelle Cowan. He said he thought he knew which one I was talking about, and he suggested like making the ear wiggling like even faster. So that would mean like less frames to make it look more flappy. So I might adjust. There's like little adjustments I'll probably make here and there. making sure, flipping it just to make sure it looks okay. I think I just heard Mom come home. She texted me that she's bringing over food, and it's like, I already ate when I was taking my break from the stream, so it's like, I don't know. I might have a little snack and that's it. I don't know what Dead Space is. That's what's being talked about on this stream on my phone. Remember, I'm gonna have to do this for like over 100 frames if I want to color all these frames. I might draw Bacchio's head and his body on separate layers because I'll have him turn his head. So it'll be kind of a replacement swap animation almost. Almost like a cutout. I think. With the way his body looks. Yeah, the way I drew him, he looks more grown up or something. I should make him this little stout mouse. I might move him down a bit. Oops. Oh, another ad. And the goggles might not be totally, completely visible the way I'm drawing them. Trying to think, like, I missed out on doing a Halloween themed stream and like trying to consider other ideas. Well, let me finish this drawing, this sketch of Bomb first before I discuss my, weird Halloween idea I came up with. Okay, we have to make the arm here a little longer. Maybe what I'll do instead, draw the claw here. Okay. Yeah, just trying to clean up the drawing here. Let me move the circle down. Oh, shit. No, I didn't want to open Telegram. What was I thinking? I had a brain fart moment. Lower it down there. There we go. I could have done this in Sketchbook Pro, but I just wanted to do it perfectly in GIMP and use the arrow keys. So when I do the next couple frames, I'll have to shift down all these other frames with Bomb or Baccio when cleaning these up. Oh, they're mentioning Tommy guns in the stream on my phone. I just think Paul McCartney's song "Soily." Oh, well, since I finished Bomb here or Baccio, let me go on my tangent about thinking of Halloween ideas. Like I've mentioned before several times, that eventually one of these days I want to read. I want to read Jack Chick tracts. And there is one classic Jack Chick tract for Halloween. If I bring that up on my computer. Well, not the film, the original tract. Oh wow, it's on the Jack Chick website. But anyway, I guess for Halloween themed ideas, I should have probably done this in October. Jack Chick wrote a tract about Dungeons and Dragons. I think this was from the 80s or something. And there are fundamentalist Christians that hate Dungeons and Dragons and thinks it actually contains like real occultic rituals, and you're actually summoning demons. And so maybe I do a dramatic reading of Dark Dungeons or something. And that just had me wondering, does Jack Chick have other Halloween-themed tracks? And at the bottom here, it looks like, yes, he does. Well, these might be Wicca-related. Bewitched, The Nervous Witch, The Poor Little Witch, that's Baphomet. Yeah, and then a thing on exorcists, which, I don't know, people usually associate exorcists with Catholicism because of the Exorcist movie, but here's the thing, Jack Chick is a fundamentalist Christian, and he fucking hates Catholics. Like, that's something an idea I had. Jack Chick Catholic tracks. I accidentally wrote Jack Chick, but whatever. But like, there probably should be, a website or something that has an archive of all of Jack Chick's tracks, and I mean his own website here. I think this is just comparisons between fundamentalist Christianity and Catholicism, but I wanted like the really, really, really crazy Jack Chick tracks on Catholicism, where he goes into conspiracy theories, claiming that the Catholic Church created Islam, the Catholic Church assassinated Abraham Lincoln, I think, and there's probably other conspiracies I'm not aware of. I see there the secret history of the Jesuits, and has a crucifix on top of a swastika. So that should give you an idea of how crazy Jack Chick is. Wait, Jack Chick actually wrote a book, like not just a comic or something. Alberto, I know, is that's Alberto Riviera, I think his name is, a person who claimed to be an ex-Catholic priest who wrote a very exaggerated story about what his time in the Catholic Church before he converted to Protestantism. But like that's one of the ideas I had for Halloween streams, reading Jack Chick like reading Dark Dungeons or some of his other Chick tracks related to witches or something. And I'm trying to wonder, does Jack Chick have any Christmas-related or Thanksgiving-related tracks? Jack Chick Thanksgiving tracks, like... Well, we have got... Well, I don't want just general tracks written by anyone. I'm wondering if Jack Chick himself specifically wrote tracks about Thanksgiving or maybe even Christmas tracks. Like, I know there's like the website Jesus is Savior, which I covered in one of my Marilyn Manson videos from years ago. Like, the author of that website, I'm trying to remember his name, David J. Stewart. He's like one of those fundamentalists who's really anti-Christmas. And like, he since he's like a kind of a biblical literalist, he's like, well, nowhere in the Bible does it actually command Christians to celebrate Jesus' birthday. And it's like his website is fucking crazy, but it's like his articles on Christmas are like some of the more sane things he's written, where he just criticizes the commercialism of the holiday. It's like, but everywhere else on the website, it's like conspiracy theories and crazy shit. And I wonder if did Jack Chick take a similar stance on Christmas? And that's, I believe that's the reason why Kirk Cameron did his movie Saving Christmas. It's like, it's not a movie that's aimed at atheists, like, you know, the banana shit and everything, like the crocodile. It's like, I think that movie is aimed at Christians who are anti-Christmas to tell them, oh, you should celebrate Christmas. Here's a bunch of bullshit Kirk Cameron made up trying to find like Christmas symbolism in the Bible or whatever. I hope I didn't misspell Christmas. That would be embarrassing. Jack Chick's... Well, this would be a Christmas message Jack Chick wrote years ago because he died in 2016. Like, oh, I can read Spanish tracks if I want to practice Spanish. I was hoping... Like, it might be something really boring, like he just illustrates the nativity story or something. I was hoping he would do something really crazy, like, I don't know, he would criticize maybe he would say the way Catholics celebrate Christmas is too pagan or something. Excuse me. Oh yeah, Fundy Fridays, that's a YouTube channel critical of fundamentalist Christianity that goes over topics, and I see they did a thing on Chick tracks. Yeah, so there was a website I found that had like a list of all Chick tracks ever written. List of Chick tracks. I could have... Yeah, I think this is the website. Okay, that is bizarre. I just word searched Christmas and it does not come up. Let's try nativity. Okay, that doesn't come up. Thanksgiving. Okay, Thanksgiving does not come up. Okay. So, which one? I have, what year did he sell, what did he publish Dark Dungeons? Let me see. I thought it was the 80s. Okay, 1984. That's the year it came out, and according to the website, art by Car. So, one of Jack Chick's assistant artists wrote, or illustrated Dark Dungeons, and I guess Jack Chick is the one who wrote it. Okay. And this website, thankfully, like, I think it has a section on, you know, here are the tracks, anti-Vatican tracks. I guess it easily gives you which tracks were the ones that Jack Chick did against the Catholic Church. Yeah. I guess I could... Well, actually, wait. I guess I could type in Jack Chick track nativity and see if Jack Chick tracked nativity. what if I just searched on his website? Is there a way to search? Oh, here we go. Does he have any Christmas tracks? Greatest. Okay, so he does have some Christmas tracks. Yeah, the reason I couldn't find them is because he doesn't use the title Christmas. He gave them names like Greatest Story Ever Told. I'm going to guess that's the Nativity. Holy Night. Humbug. The Present. The Word Become Flesh. Okay, so I guess I'll wait. 60 results. Okay, well, I just wanted the tracks, but now let's see if there's any Thanksgiving ones. The Missing Day. Oh, well, it's because the title Thankful is there. What happens if I type in Nativity? I just want to... What is Sharia? Okay, so I typed in a Christian term, and instead it gave me an article about Islam. Okay, the search function on this website is clearly broken. So I guess just searching Christmas. I'll read these tracks off stream and figure out if I want to like do a Jack Chick Christmas tract reading. Let's go. Okay, enough with this diversion. Let's go back to drawing a bomb here. I just wanted to take a little break from drawing. Sorry. Like I missed the opportunity to do, a Halloween chick track reading, so might as well just skip to the next holiday, since it looks like he doesn't have any about Thanksgiving. I want to check my emails. I'm a little paranoid about something because, like, I applied to the Further Confusion Artist Alley this year, and like last year I got my acceptance email like shortly a week after PawCon, and I'm just wondering, like, if it'll happen again where a week after PawCon I'll get an email from Further Confusion saying if I'm accepted or not. Okay, I see. President Biden is talking to you. Oh, really? Why doesn't he call back? Okay, that's just junk email. Okay, no messages from PawCon. Not PawCon. Further Confusion. I was hoping that I'm just wondering, do I read the Jack Chick tracks just like this, or do I have Peter the Cat do it? Because that's something I'd probably usually relegate to Peter doing. Only thing is, hard to read inside a fursuit head. Okay, so Bomb doesn't have like a nose that sticks out like, or like Boccio, so I guess Excuse me. Ugh. Tengo hipos. Okay, so the... I'll figure out something with the head. Okay, Bomb's... I think I messed up Bomb's face here. I'm just having difficulty, like, trying to draw the face looking down. Guess I'll just draw a mouth like that. It doesn't match exactly the reference, but she's looking downward and her mouth extends a bit past her head. I can hear Scamp walking outside my room. There we go. Now I have to... This will be a bit challenging to draw frame by frame, drawing her hair. Just like this. I guess the hair is a bit off-center over the eye, like this. Actually, wait. Goes over her eye like this. Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Oh, there we go. Sketchbook froze on me for a moment. I was afraid. Oops. Okay, I need to get some water. Ah, damn it, I left my water way over here. And now I'm out of water. Well, I'm not going to take a break again, just get water, so... Oh. Crap, just came up with an ad on my phone. Oh, well, that was a quick ad. Next time I stream, I should probably try and do it earlier in the day, just so, since I'm on the West Coast, people are probably falling asleep on the East Coast, but a friend of mine suggested, like, what if I did a stream, like, in San Francisco or something. Like, I don't know, I'd be either drawing on my iPad or drawing in my sketchbook. And I'm not so sure about it. I would have to, figure out where we would go and then figure out a time and place and everything. I'd have to announce beforehand a few days in advance saying, oh, I'm going to stream in San Francisco. Come check me out at this time, because I won't be able to post like I normally do on Fur Affinity and DeviantArt, posting like little stream preview images. I'd have to post something days in advance. I mean, it's an interesting idea. It's just I'd have to figure it out, and then of course, I'd have to be in San Francisco at the time that I say I'm going to be there. I don't want a no-show or anything. Like, okay, I said I was going to be in San Francisco, but I wasn't able to make it, so instead I'll just stream in a local McDonald's in town. Okay, now let's save here. Now for Bomb's body, let me see the image of where that size compares them again. Okay. Since Bomb was a rabbit, I kind of assumed she'd be taller than Baccio, but it looks like they're almost the same height, actually. It's just Baccio's a little chubbier. So I might move Bomb down a little bit. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to have her arms, the bow and bell visible under her hands. I was trying to have her kind of look like this. You know, I might draw her hands like this or something, since she doesn't really have fingers. Oh. You see, someone says they're doing a shit. Like Summoning Salt was doing some sort of blindfolded run. If I remember, Summoning Salt is one of those YouTubers that does videos explaining speed runs or something, and all the really difficult, like like how you have to understand basically computer science to be a speedrunner sometimes, because you have to know like how the game clock runs, or you know the specific time to make an input, or you know just to affect randomness in a game. Like I don't know, if I was to speedrun a game, I would probably do it more casually. I wouldn't like worry about measuring frame rules in Super Mario Brothers or something. Okay, so let me try. Okay, so I think the circle there is supposed to be the bell, but let me. Okay, that would be where her dress is. So I probably could move Bomb down a bit. Got the bow there. And her hands. It almost looks like she's praying, but I was trying to be like. I mean, I'm kind of trying to do something like. But the problem is, if I. Like, I'm trying to draw it like this, but since she has no fingers, it'd be more like that or something. It would look kind of strange. No fingers, only mitteny hands. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I did Google, is it a good idea to drive while blindfolded? It answered saying, no, you dumb shit. Wait, does Google actually swear at you? Is it a good idea to drive blindfolded? Okay, AI overview, it's taking a while. okay. It's like taking forever on my computer. I don't know. I guess AI overview really cannot decide if driving blindfolded is a good idea. Okay, I'll just do it on my. Okay, since it's taking forever on my computer here, I just put it on Google on my phone. It says, no, it is never a good idea to drive blindfolded. It's extremely dangerous and illegal. Okay. Wow, it's like, I don't know. Should I wear a blindfold while driving? I'm an incredibly skilled stunt driver. On That's a question on Quora. Press X to doubt. On just a stunt driver asking questions like that on Quora of all people. On all places, I mean. I am very prone to malapropisms, misspeaking things. Yeah, AI overview on my computer still can't decide, is it a good idea to drive blindfolded. I guess I just crashed Google or something. Yeah, but... Oh, summoning salt. Yeah, there we go. Blindfolded MTPO for 16-3X Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Oh, people playing video games blindfolded. I don't remember if it was Carl Jobst or before he was disgraced in court, or someone else I watch that, like, I don't know, they were examining a person that claimed to beat Dark Souls or some other Souls game blindfolded, and then they figured out all they were doing was just like they put a blindfold on, but then they'd leave a little gap for their eyes in the blindfold, and they just look down at a second monitor on their lap or something. Or was it they had a second monitor to the side or something like that, where they had a way of a way to see the screen, through their blindfold or something. Yeah, her bow won't be very visible. There's where her dress will be. I guess I could have the bottoms of the bow ribbon under her hands. Okay, so I might switch to Photoshop just a bit. Wait, Likely ban invader restricted. Underdeveloped Melan Mab. Okay, I see. Yeah, you can see in the stream window to the side, a ban evader has come back. I guess it's the spammer I banned earlier. Still telling me about the wonderful website that is Streamboo. You know what? Since Jeff Bezos owns Twitch through Amazon, like, how about to stop these spammers? Jeff Bezos just diverts some of the money he's using to construct Trump's ballroom to buy this Streamboo website just so he can stop the spammers, and like now he owns them. I don't know. Shoot, what was? Oh yeah, I was gonna open. Yeah, Streamboo can just be like Twitch Junior or something. How many? Well, actually, wait. Let me do this in Photoshop. It's funny because in OBS Studio I can see the spammer, but if I look at my iPad, like, oh, I'll show this to the camera. Yeah, like, I don't know if, oh, I guess I can tilt it this way. Like, you don't see the spammer. It's only in OBS Studio I see them. That's I guess something smart that Twitch does, that if you ban someone, it'll also ban an alt account they make. And I can still see them in OBS Studio. Okay, let me get the plug for my iPad. Here we go. The IO overview on Google never tells you what you want to hear. Probably why it works as a venting tool, if nothing else. I say what's on my mind and it gives me a slap in the face. Okay. Alright, like, what happens if I say something like, Google AI fight me to the death? No, a Google AI cannot physically fight you to the death. Google's AI systems are large language models and software programs that exist purely as code and data. They have no physical body, form, or capability to inflict physical harm. Current AI technology does not have the capacity for physical interaction or independent real-world action in the way required for a physical confrontation. Furthermore, tech companies like Google have strict policies prohibiting the use of their AI for dangerous, illegal, or harmful activities, including self-harm and violence. Well, there have been isolated incidents where AI chatbots generated concerning or nonsensical text responses, such as telling the user to please die. These were policy violations that resulted in corrective action and were purely text-based interactions, not physical threats. Research studies have explored hypothetical scenarios where advanced AI might, in an artificial setup, take actions like canceling an emergency alert that would lead to a fictional executive's death if its own existence or goals were threatened. However, these are simulations within controlled environments, not reflections of the AI's actual physical capabilities in the real world. Experts and developers were actively working on safety guardrails and regulations to mitigate the potential for malicious use of AI over the development of dangerous autonomous AI systems in the future. That's what Google AI just wants you to believe, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, shit. I read this on stream. I didn't show the actual answer on... Yeah, there we go. This is it on Google. Okay. Shoot, where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to Yeah, another distraction, but sometimes the distractions are really fun. I have to admit. Hmm. 1, 2. Oh, gosh darn it. 1, 2, 3. Guess I could have her there or something. Doesn't matter if it matches exactly. Okay, just are they at equal height? Oh, bomb's actually a little lower. Well, make her a bit higher. She does have to ring the bell. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Okay, there we go. Huh. Okay, trying to think. Is there a way to like get rid of that? Wait, I can inspect it. What does inspecting mean? Huh. Mm-hmm. Huh. All right, let's darken the lines here. And maybe I should just draw this on another layer. Some streamers like play music in their streams, and I wonder, like, since I saw Mystery of Edwin Drood a while ago, could I get away with playing music from Drood? Or, like, is, I don't know, the music... I mean, if it's a musical, it's based on a musical by the guy that wrote the Pina Colada song, so it probably would be under copyright and probably would get my stream restricted or something. Shoot. Like, I thought, like, what if... One idea I thought... I have a recording from my friend in Mystery of Edwin Drood. Well, what if I played their version of the song and hope that doesn't get hit by copyright? And I don't know, but I probably need my friend's permission. Oops. There's probably kind of thick-looking lines. It's just some of the songs in Mystery of Edwin Drood are pretty catchy, but I wouldn't dare try to sing them myself. I've also been listening to an audiobook of the original Mystery of Edwin Drood novel, just to see what are the differences between the original book and the play. And I wonder how Charles Dickens came up with some of these weird names, like Mayor Sapsea, Mr. Honey Thunder, Mr. Grucius. Like, some of these sound like he just took random nouns and... Oh, don't forget Mrs. Twinkleton. Like, I wonder, did he just... It's like he just combined random nouns, like he was doing ad-libbing. Oops. Like, originally I thought of, like... Excuse me. Like, just cleaning up my sketch outlines and color those. But now I'm thinking, like, You know what? Just doing it this way, the old-fashioned way, might be the way to go. It'll take really long still, outlining over 100 frames, but oh well. Do 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 do. Whoops. Oops. There we go. I guess I'll have his body on a separate layer. Because I know I'll animate the body separately. And bomb, I guess I'll just have. Yeah, I'm kind of just outlining the first frame. Just be like, okay, this is how I'm going to make them look and everything, and then outline all these frames. Of course, I want to make the improvements that Jeff Pigeon suggested. I mean, I also showed it to Rick Farmelo, and he just told me keep going. He didn't have anything really detailed to say. But I really do value having an actual people that worked in the industry like giving me advice on this, even though this is just a animation commission. Now it's something I'm doing for like TV or something. I mean, the advice they give me is stuff I could keep in mind for like future animations I do. Like I could have maybe showed Jeff and Rick like some of the other animations I've done, like the walking animation I did, the pixel walking animation for Peter and Domino that I have at the end of my streams. Or, well, I don't think the blinking animations I did would be all that interesting. Like, maybe the animation I did of my mom's, what is it called? Herald symbol? The one with the yellow shield with the blue star and apple that I turned into a pixel animation. I don't know if my dad has his own herald symbol. One of these days I might make my own personal symbol. I guess the pixel domino icon is already a good symbol, or domino with a flaming pie. How ridiculous would that be if I made a herald symbol with a guinea pig with a flaming pie? Yeah, I don't know if I'd owed Paul McCartney royalties, or technically it should be royalties to John Lennon's estate because it was the flaming pie thing actually came from John Lennon. Like he told a joke story that he came up with the name Beatles in a dream where a man in a flaming pie came to him and said, "You will be the Beatles with an A." Okay. Okay, drawing the little mechanical hand here is going to be kind of difficult. Of course, the bottom of the goggles won't be seen because they're in they'd be underneath I don't know, the front of the bleacher or whatever. Oh, huh. Well, I think his name is Donru or something. He's got kind of an awesome "Be Right Back" screen where it's like his persona turning into a werewolf, tearing his shirt apart, and he's got like fan art or something to the side. Maybe I should do something similar with my BRB screen where I make an animation loop where I show off some of the commissions I got and who drew them. Like I was thinking of like I don't know. I am very tempted to put Jeff Pigeon's Domino drawing he did of into on like my BRB or stream starting you know screen. Like maybe just have I don't know. Like scroll through different fan art on the side. If I'm having color, oh damn it. Yeah, just redraw the hand there to make it a little bigger. Because Bomb has some pretty big mitten hands. Roughly. There we go. Hmm. Oh. Okay, I see. Yeah, I just realized it's like how the mechanical arms are supposed to work, or how they're connected. just so I don't have the hair overlapping with a separate body part. I'll just there we go. Oh shoot, forgot his hair on top. Oh, something else I forgot. The top of the goggles. There we go. Not sure if I prefer there being a little chin, or should I just make it a flat circle? Like, that's better. It's supposed to be like almost a chin similar to what Baccio has, but maybe I could just do it flat like that instead. I don't know. I was just afraid it looked a little weird. Maybe make it smaller. I don't know. we go. There we go. I wonder if I should bring the eye here closer. Yeah, I think I like that. Oh, it's merit. Yeah, I think I like that better. So, oops. Oops. There we go. Okay. Hello there, Percy Pancoon. Yeah, I just saw you pop up in stream. Yeah, I'm just working on an animation commission. This is actually just me drawing one frame of the animation. Like just cleaning up the characters, and I'll, based on this one frame, I'll then use this as a reference to redraw the rest of the animation. And yeah, for Percy, I'll just fill you in on what I've done so far during the stream. I showed off photos from MouseCon last week, which is a Disney fan convention. And while there, I filmed a panel where some Pixar voice actors answered fan questions. I also filmed a panel with two Disney animators, Rick Farmelo, who I met last year and worked on movies like Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. And the other guy was an animator named Jeff Pigeon, who is a storyboard on some Pixar movies. And I showed both of them this animation I'm working on for Ken the Nekomata and got some input from them. And I'm going to make some redrawing and improve it. And then I also showed off photos I took at PawCon, which is a convention I had an Artist Alley spot. The past years I've been to PawCon, I've been in the dealer den, but this is like the first time they had an Artist Alley, and I was too late to get into the dealer den, so I applied for the Artist Alley and I was in there instead. But next year I'll make sure to apply earlier for the dealer den, so I can be in the dealer den proper and hopefully get more attention at my table. The last year when I was at PawCon, I got in basically by the skin of my teeth. Like, I was too late to... I thought I was too late to apply to the dealer den. I think I applied in, like, October 1st or something, or maybe it was the end of September, I don't remember, but I was originally going to apply as a volunteer because I thought it was too late for me to apply to the dealer den, but then I saw that when I was applying for volunteers, I saw that the dealer den applications for PawCon 2024 were still open. So on a whim, I just filled out an application, and then a week later I was accepted because someone dropped out. And that's how I got into the dealer den in 2024. This year in 2025, unfortunately, I don't think anyone dropped out from the dealer den. So I was in the Artist Alley instead. And next year I'll try to get into dealer den at PawCon. One of the people that visited my table this year at PawCon 2025 said they were a really big fan of my platypus character Shank and said they had fan art, so I'm hoping that maybe they'll find some of it and post it, because I would like some more artwork of Shank. Like, I'm trying to think, the last commission I got done of Shank was maybe Further Confusion in 2018 or 2019. A drawing by Callie Cougar where, like, I had her husband Tunafex, aka Brian Reynolds, draw my ferret Basil one year at BLFC, and then the next year I met his wife Callie Cougar, and I asked her to draw one of my other characters, Shank the Platypus, and I think she drew Shank eating a bunch of worms based on some sort of, I guess it was either a popular video of a platypus or something, or a meme or something, but I just loved that. It was unexpected. I didn't say please draw Shank eating worms. It's just she did that, and it was kind of a pleasant surprise. And if, in future comics, if I draw Shank eating, I'll probably have him eat really disgusting things. I like that idea. He's kind of the twisted, cute character. Pancoon-tastic, yeah. Yeah, Mickey's Polo Team. Oh, geez. That's another PawCon story. Like, I'm not sure any... Well, you'd have to go back, like, several years in my gallery, but I once did this comic with a lizard getting inflated, and it was based on a scene from from a Goofy cartoon from the 50s, I think, called The Art of Self-Defense. And he asked me to draw this particular lizard character. And the person who actually owned that lizard character was at PawCon this year. And so I went to him. I recognized him because he was wearing a badge with his lizard character on it. I asked him, hey, years ago this person commissioned me to draw this comic with your character. Did you have anything to do with it? And he's like, I didn't approve that. I didn't give this person permission. But this is the second time I've been told that they've done this. And, you know, it was kind of funny to find out that the original owner of this lizard character did not actually approve of the commission, but he wasn't angry or anything. He understood that, like, you know, I didn't know that the lizard character, you know, belonged to someone else. Yeah, so it's like, you know, hopefully it wasn't a harassment situation thing. That would be kind of weird. I mean, it's not the first time I've had someone try to commission me to draw a stolen character or something. Shoot. And it's just so weird. It's some random commission I did, back in 2012, and finally seeing the person who owned the character, you know, in a con. Which is so bizarre. I might draw the bow on a separate layer. I am not drawing a circle very well. It's like one of the first things you should learn to do in art, and I fail. Okay, so the ribbon will be obscured by her hands a bit. Let's see. I need to go to bed now. Mind DMing me what you made so far while I catch. Go ahead, Ken. Oh yeah, I had a DVD actually reading what Percy Pancoon said. I guess I'll show it on the stream. Yeah. By the way, I might need to give that short a watch. And since I've been wanting to dive into older Disney cartoons for some time, yeah. I should show off something I have. Yeah, another diversion here. I have a DVD of really old Mickey shorts that have like interludes from Leonard Moulton. Unfortunately, like I got this at age, I don't remember how old I was, but like I lost one of the CDs, and this is like some sort of limited edition item. Although I think I've seen a Donald Duck DVD set. in Half Price Books. Yeah, I lost one of the DVDs, unfortunately, but I have the second one. Which, you know, I was a bit young and didn't understand the value of what I was given here. And the Leonard Moulton interludes basically just say, you know, some of these old cartoons have racist shit in them, and Mickey, like, you know, does drugs and smokes and drinks and everything, and basically they, like, have to contextualize really old jokes for people that don't understand that these cartoons were made in a less politically correct time. That back. Yeah, those were all black and white shorts. They wouldn't have Mickey's polo team on it. There's probably like separate DVD releases where they have a bunch of old Mickey Mouse cartoons. And like we're getting to the point where several of these cartoons like Steamboat Willie are entering the public domain, so you probably could actually watch some of them without I don't know, Mickey or, you know, the Mickey Mouse coming to your house saying, I know where you fucking live. Stop breaking copyright law. I should try and say that in Mickey's voice. But I'm not good at doing a high-pitched voice. We know where you fucking live! Stop violating the... Oh, fuck. I can't do it. I can't do Mickey's voice. My friend Keyblade Raccoon would be much better at imitating Mickey's high-pitched voice. Huh. We know where you fucking live! Stop violating my copyright! That's the best Mickey voice I can do. Let's color the background so I can see things easier. There we go. It's getting late, so I should probably end stream soon. But let's see how much I can... Can I color this in like 10 minutes or something? There we go. I can see it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now we got the blue little grippers on on the claw. Shouldn't take me too long to color this. I thought it would take 10 minutes, but I guess maybe until... Oh, I see that you're talking about my failed impression at doing a Mickey voice. Wait, my screen isn't showing? Shit! My bad. I just realized. Thank you for letting me know, Wax Badger. I just saw your message now. Shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is what I've been doing. Been coloring, I've been coloring, Boccio here. Crap. Yeah, I should check my OBS more frequently. Yeah. Yeah, nice close-up of the drawing tool. Oh. Yeah, and the guinea pigs here, yeah. Yeah, this one, this guinea pig's name is actually Twitch. If I show the little... Yeah, but I got this plush in... What year does it have a copyright? 2004. Wow, this is... Okay, so this is a 21-year-old guinea pig plush from Thai, the same company that does Beanie Babies. But yeah, I like it because I think Mom and Dad got it for me because Twitch here resembles the real-life Domino I used to own. Except real-life Domino had black and white fur, not brown and white. But it's the similar Domino mask. And this little guinea pig here I got at the Alameda County Flea Market. I don't think it has a name. Let me see. Does it say what company it's made? Gans. Yeah, and I don't see... Yeah, it just says guinea pig on the tag. Doesn't have a character name for this. But I remember in one old stream someone suggested I name it Bitch, so it's Twitch and Bitch. I'm not sure I would actually do that, though. I mean, there's a second Twitch plushie, but I think one of our dogs might have chewed it up and it's not in as good condition. But this one, yeah, I think it's just like Either I kept it in my closet or it was on like a bookshelf or something, so didn't really do much with it. So that's why it's in pretty good condition. Maybe it'll be a collector's item one day. I don't know, 30 days from now, not 30, 30 years from now, I'm still drowning in student debt. It's like, oh, I'm going to be like 66 years old. I'm like, oh, I can't afford to pay off this final bit of student loans. Oh, I know. I'll sell off this guinea pig plush I used to have on Twitch 30 years ago. See how much it fetches, and I don't know, I sell it for like $12 or something. Okay, this is a little difficult having blue color against the blue color. Hard to see. I just mentioned earlier that the Charles Dickens book and the play it's based on, Mystery of Edwin Drood, like has characters with really funny names, like Mayor Sapsy, you know, Mrs. Twinkleton, Reverend Chris Sparkle, and Mr. Honey Thunder. Like, what if I gave the second guinea pig here like a really bizarre name? That's just like putting together random nouns. Yeah, I remember my friend that was in Mystery of Edwin Drood. He said he thought the name Chris Sparkle sounds like the name of a toothpaste brand, and I thought it was like a breath mint or like a brand for water or something. I was thinking like the name Mr. Honey Thunder, like, you know, what if I made a Fakemon or a Mega Man X Maverick based on that idea of, like, I don't know, a bee that shoots lightning or something. Honey Thunder. Like, I've had a couple ideas for things to draw. Like, I was showing Wax Badger earlier this this internet meme of a dog going, "What a fine day on the internet! Oh, good lord!" And like, I was thinking, what if I did a version of that with a guinea pig instead of a dog? I can show the meme later when I finish this. I should be, excuse me, finishing the flat colors on this in just a bit. Here we go, the little blue. It's the same color as, oh, it's the same color as the top of the goggles. Okay. I couldn't tell. Yeah, for those who are not familiar with Mystery of Edwin Drood, um, it was a play written by the guy that wrote the Pina Colada song, and it's based on the last novel that Charles Dickens wrote, and he died when he finished like half the book, so we don't know how it was supposed to end. And the play basically kind of takes the idea of it's a play within a play where the characters act out as much of what Dickens wrote, and then once they get to the part where Dickens died and the story stops, that's when, okay, now the audience votes on the ending. Vote on who vote on who the detective will be who tries to solve Edwin Drood's murder. Vote on who the murderer will be, and vote on which two characters fall in love. So you can get like multiple different endings if you see the show several times. And it's a musical too, so and depending on who you vote as, the detective and the murderer, you'll get different, detective revealed songs or murderer confession songs. It's pretty wild. And if you go to my Instagram, you'll see a painting I did for the play that my friend was in. Because at the beginning of the play, there's like a scene where the title character Edwin Drood is talking to his uncle John Jasper, and he's like, "Oh, this is a painting of my girlfriend Rosabud. It's not one of my best paintings," something like that. And my friend that was in the play asked me if I could make a painting for the scene to be used as a prop, and I did. Because I don't normally paint. I'm usually just a cartoonist. But it's fun to try. And I also helped to edit some from promo videos that they had on their social media. Okay, now... Oh, I nearly forgot the eyes. I don't know if it's the same color as the nose or not. Okay, it's not the same color as the nose. Oh, thank you, Percy. I think. Okay, so the way to color bomb, it's going to be a little tricky. Okay, I don't think I'll draw the polka dots. I just realized Bomb has like... Is that a bigger bow on her back? It almost looks like butterfly wings. I might ask Ken if he wants me to draw those or not. That would just be just another detail to do for the animation. I have like one more painting canvas in my room. Like I did like two versions of the painting. There was one where it wasn't very good, and then I did a second one that was much better. But my friend bought like three painting canvases for me, and I still have one more, and maybe, I mean, I got painting stuff here in my room. Like, I still need to clean up my little paint thing here. So, like, maybe in a future stream, maybe I'll paint something. I don't know if I'll paint like something realistic or paint something cartoony. Yeah, this is kind of a complicated layering thing because I want to be able to reuse how the bell looks there. Kind of like a cutout animation almost. Color the bow here. Animating all the polka dots would be pretty tough, so I'm just going to color this orange. And then yellow. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling. It'd be very interesting to see how this will look when I get to the animation where Bomb is dizzy and spinning around. I still like the really super fast version of that animation where it looks like, I don't know, she's on drugs or she's rocking out to something. You can see a bit of outline there that Oh, layer. Geez, I just remembered. Like on my Instagram, I also have a photo. I think I posted Blue Sky also. A photo where I have Peter the cat posing in front of Pixar Studios because my friend works in Emeryville, which is like, and he's like 10 minutes away from Pixar Studios, and I thought, and there was one day he had me help him with something at his job, and I was like, oh, since Pixar's nearby, might as well take a picture there, and I brought Peter the cat with me and posed in front of the gate. I should have shown that photo to Jeff Pigeon or something, just to see how he'd react. Hmm. I've not seen the Toy Story 5 um, trailer yet. I have to rewatch the panel I filmed. Like, I think they ask. Um, I think John Morris, the guy who voices Andy, was asked briefly about Toy Story 5. I think it's like. I think it's just, if they asked him to come back for Toy Story 5, he would do it. I think that's what he said, something like that. Of course, um, I don't know if Andy's going to be in Toy Story 5 at all, though. I've met John Morris twice. I met him earlier at a local Comic Con, and the funny thing is, I ran into like a friend from middle school and a friend from like my old karate classes, and I basically introduced them to each other. And I asked John Morris about like the old version of like my friend brought up Shrek 5 while talking to John Morris, and then that reminded me, oh, there was like people looking for the lost version of Shrek, of the first Shrek movie where it was Chris Farley as instead of Mike Myers, and I asked John if he had any memories of like the old version of Toy Story where like Woody was more of an asshole, and he said that yes, he did remember the older versions of the movie that got changed. Hmm. I think I might. Oops, my bad. I might make another layer where I have the different colors of the ear. I mean, coloring this animation when I get to that step is probably going to be kind of complicated. Oops. So Okay, now the eyes. I wonder if it's the same color as Bacchio's eyes. Well, we'll see a bit. Let's see. Wait, did I accidentally get a darker? Let's try. Might be easier if I... Yeah, it's the same color as... Okay. Okay, this will probably be the last thing I do. Oh yeah, I forgot. The nose. The nose. Oh, wrong layer again. Can't believe I forgot the nose. There we go. Shoot. There, all that time just to color this one frame. I'll send this to Ken later. I'll put this over the background I drew. Yeah, so if whenever I get around to coloring all these frames, the characters will look something like this. Yeah, so I should probably... Yeah, it's damn, 10:45, and I've been streaming for like 6.5 hours, so I probably should call it a night. So anyway, here we go. Thank you for watching. Gracias por la visita. Yeah, so follow me on DeviantArt with Weasel, Shitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr. I got a cafe press where you can buy buttons and other stuff, and I'm also for Shinku on Fur Affinity. Thank you everyone for watching. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next stream. Yeah, thank you Percy, thank you Wax Badger, thank you Ken, even though you're sleeping right now. And like, will I do an outdoor stream in San Francisco on Sunday? I don't know. I have not decided yet. If I do, I'll post an announcement on Blue Sky. I mean, I've also wanted to do a Scooby Snack cooking stream or baking stream using a recipe from a Scooby-Doo book I have. I mean, there's several ideas I have for streams to do. So anyway, I'm going to go to sleep now. So good night, everybody. And now for that pesky Howard Bloom impression where I push the off button. I think I found it. Good night, folks.